This is Pat McCormack and you're watching the Sport Icons.
Okay, so Tyson Fury has spoken about Oleksandr Usyk and what would happen if he fought him. This is what he had to say. I'll punch Usyk's face in any time. He's a little effing peon, we'll use that word. And he won't sign a contract because he knows he'll get this big fist in his face. It's an easy fight for me. I'd cut him down inside 6 and he knows that. That's why he's running. Tyson Fury statement. So Oleksandr Usyk won't sign the contract. But it's funny though, isn't it? Because Tyson Fury's promoter, Bob Arum, said that Oleksandr Usyk signed his contract. It was Tyson Fury who didn't sign his. So that's interesting, isn't it? Unless, of course, Bob Arum's lying. Why would he, right? Anyway, now, as far as a new contract is concerned, Tyson Fury's been speaking about the 70-30 split. He's still insisting that Oleksandr Usyk takes 30%. No rematch clause, but 70%, which is absolutely madness. I mean, how could a unified heavyweight world champion accept 30%? It's pure greed. It's called pricing yourself out, is what it is. But Usyk, of course, he did accept the 70-30 split, but only on the guarantee that if Usyk beats Tyson, then in the rematch, Usyk gets 70-30 in his favour. But Tyson didn't want to do that because Tyson knows fine well that if he lost, then he's going to have to cough up 70% in the rematch, which could be in Saudi Arabia, it could be anywhere, right? For a whole lot more money. Now, if Fury was confident of beating Usyk, then surely he would have signed. Because he wouldn't have worried about it. He said, you can ask for whatever you want in the rematch if you beat me, because you ain't beating me. So that would tell you that Fury isn't actually that confident. It just isn't. And he hasn't been. Much like some odd months ago when he had the opportunity to fight Oleksandr Usyk and Anthony Joshua could have potentially taken step-aside money. Everything was agreed, but Fury wanted a tune-up before he fought Usyk. Much like he's looking around now in Australia for a Dempsey McKean or a Joao Pitaya. He wants a tune-up. He wants what will be perceived as a tune-up, which is dangerous because maybe Dempsey McKean or Opataya could land that punch to put him out. You never know. Heavyweight boxing, man. But for him to cut him down inside 6 rounds, well, if you want to cut him down 6 rounds, then why would you be worried about accepting a 70-30 split in Usyk's favour in the rematch if he beat you, if you're going to cut him down in 6? Now, maybe he will cut him down in 6. I have absolutely no idea. But one thing I do know through inside information was that Usyk was preparing for Tyson Fury. He was in camp for several weeks preparing for Tyson Fury. While all the negotiations were everything going on, Usyk was already in camp. I know that because my mate, Steve Robinson, was in camp with him. So, Usyk definitely wanted to fight. There's no way he didn't, okay? It was Fury who did not want the fight. It was Fury who was not in training. Sugar Hill told you that he wasn't in training for that fight. They didn't even talk about tactics. But Fury can perpetuate these kind of narratives because there's enough mindless morons out there who will believe things that he says. Oh yeah, Usyk didn't want the fight. Usyk didn't want to sign a contract. Well, as of right now, there is no other contract, is there? There is no contract for Usyk to sign. There isn't one. And there's no way on earth that Usyk should be signing a contract for a 30% split without a rematch. It's one thing to do it with a guaranteed rematch if he wins, but if there's no rematch at all, then the split should be a lot closer. Fury knows that. That's why he's done it. I'll tell you what. So, how about then, these guys, they fight in Poland. Very close to Usyk's home, right? Fight there. Why don't you fight in Germany? Because ultimately, if what Fury's saying, a fight at Wembley should be 70-30 in his favour because he's bringing all the fans. Okay, so go fight in Germany. Go fight in Poland. Go fight in that kind of region. And Usyk gets 70% because he's the one bringing the crowd. See, it works both ways, doesn't it? But anyway, Tyson's just being Tyson. It is what it is, okay? Is he value for entertainment? Maybe in some ways. Is he annoying? Most definitely. Does he want the fight with Usyk? I don't think so. I really don't think so. 70-30 split will tell you he doesn't want it. For Usyk to sign a contract, well, there is no contract for him to sign currently. They're all waiting on the Saudis, right? Fury's been messing the fans around for the longest time and people let him get away with it. And it shouldn't be that way. It should be very straightforward. Surely he wants undisputed. Surely he will look at Usyk and go, you're far too small for me. I'll mow through you. And if he's that confident, just get the fight on. Don't price yourself out, because 70-30, with no rematch clause, is pricing yourself out. It's disgusting behaviour. It's cowardly behaviour. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.